Alright. Let me check stream to see if it's up. Ugh. It'd be nice if either of my fucking mods were in chat. Alright. Let's see, is audio coming through fine? Someone say something?
Hello.
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 Alright. Audio's coming through fine.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Discord on my phone. Let's do a quick. Oh, they're both inactive right now. That's awesome. At Hans, at David, at Keith. And then I'm going to send a heart emoji to be a little petty. Alright. So basically, I'm going to have to just keep babysitting stream to make sure it's working properly. Because it seems like the people who said they would be my mods are not going to be doing that. Alright.
I can keep stream up if you want me to.
No,
just so I can make sure it's on.
I'll just babysit it. Alright. So sorry about that, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm not apologizing for me talking shit about my friends. If you make a commitment, stick to it. So we lost a little bit of what happened. Basically, the last thing that was said was that you were going into the room across from the servants' chambers. Yeah. So we're just gonna repeat that whole thing. Not word for word, but
Yeah.
you know.
I take the.
I was going. If I could retcon a little bit before I go up the stairs.
Sure, we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
So you step into this room across the hall, and you see a well-appointed sitting room. Crystal glass vial or bottles.
Yep, I drink one of them. And then after I take that sip of what I'm assuming is something that's not very good, but also not very awful.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can kind of like a secret check. Like any traps or anything, any hidden doors in like the floor or the walls or something, if that's possible.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, give me just a second to go back to my stuff. Is it investigation?
Yes, I did.
Oh, motherfucker. Womp. That is a 19.
Alright. Glancing around the room, you don't see any secrets of any kind, but the room seems to just be open and just kind of what it is.
How do you feel?
I will. I'm gonna take one of the vials with me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hide it in like my like bag or whatever.
Mhm.
And then that's when I go upstairs.
All right. So Matthew, you had ended up going right up the stairs, correct? And Caleb had gone left.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm not gonna make you reroll for stealth, Matthew. The 17 is fine. That you
Buggers.
got prior to the technical difficulties or during the technical difficulties. You take right. You manage to pass the guards in front of the speaker's bedchamber, and you head to the end of the hall. And you kind of pry open the door to the library. And you see that the room was set on fire and never repaired. Evidence remains from floor-to-ceiling shelves along the walls. A draft issues from a darkened fireplace, storing the cobwebs around it. You kind of just brush that off, whatever, close the door, and head left again to the guard tower, in which you were going to...
I'm actually going to go back down the hallway and go down the hallway Caleb went.
Okay. Alright. You put your hand on the door as if you to open it, and then you second guess yourself and kind of backpedal and make another stealth check to see if you can pass the guards.
Lucky color is blue. Wow. I should just not open my mouth.
So what'd you get, Matthew?
That's a 6.
Alright,
I don't
roll perception for the guards. That is a 15.
Oof. Oof.
And that is a 7.
Okay.
Matthew got a 6.
I mean, at least he didn't fail. He only failed badly once. The other one was close.
As you come around the corner, one of the guards is kind of just like off in his own world for a second, and then looks over at you as you try to like hide, and the one who was in his own world. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I just wait. Do I see that they notice me before I like go to hide? Like I'm gonna go to hide, and it's like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh no.
Yes, but you know that there's not anywhere to really go besides past them, run back towards the guard tower, or the library, or hide in the hallway somewhere. Those are like your only options. You're kind of...
I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets and continue walking forward. Like, just ignore them, can walk right by. I've given up on them, giving up now.
Normally, confidence would get you a lot of places. This is not one of those times. You go to pass by them. One of them was already making his way towards you as you're like passing by, and as you pass by, I need you to make a contesting strength check as he's going to try and grapple you to the ground. Oops. It can be athletics if you need it to be.
Oh, excuse me. 14. Oh.
So you fail, and you are grappled to the ground and put in cuffs. The guard who cuffed you looks at the other one and says, "We have a breach. Go check the servants' quarters."
What do you mean breach? I was let out.
He grabs you by your hair and slams your head into the ground. Enough out of you! You heard them? And with that, we're gonna cut to Caleb.
Oh!
Yes.
Fireball. Knew I should have run back.
So Caleb, there are 2 rooms down this hallway.
Okay.
One of them, or sorry, neither of them are heavily guarded. There is actually very few guards down this hallway.
Okay. Do I see? Like what rooms?
There's a door on the right of the hall and a door on the left.
Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna peek open. It's very. Well, I'm gonna put my ear against the door on the right, and just listen in to see if I hear any voices.
On the right, which would be that one. Okay.
I need a
You don't hear any voices.
I'm gonna check under the door and see if there's any lights.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna try the door handle very slowly and quietly.
Yeah, you kind of slowly open it. It makes a slight creak, but nothing like loud or noticeable.
Okay, and before I push it open, I am gonna check it for traps.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
14 plus 4, 18.
You don't see any traps of any kind.
Okay. I slowly open the door.
Alright, yeah, you flick it open. And you see a large, it's a bedroom. And along the back wall, or the back wall, there is a large gilded mirror. There's an ornate wooden table, and wooden chair, and a and a large bed with red sheets and a comforter, and sitting on the bed is a little black cat who kind of
Just a
looks up
black
at you-
cat?
looks up at you.
That's not creepy at all. Does it look recently slept in?
The bed? No. The bed? No.
No, it's just the cat.
It's just the cat in the bed.
For a second, I was like, how are you the cat? What?
Does it look magical?
The cat?
Yeah.
It looks like a cat.
It just looks like a regular cat. There's no like sparkle in its eye or anything like that.
Not that you can see, no. It just looks like a cat.
Okay. I wish. Oh God. Okay. I'm just gonna trust that it's a normal cat.
As you kind of step into the room and see the cat and stop, the cat looks up at you, licks the back of its paw and licks the top of its head and just kind of goes to like start grooming itself.
Okay. It's not a security cat. Good to know. I'm gonna go into the room, close it a little bit behind me, make sure it's closed all the way, and then I'm gonna search the room, find out whose room this is.
All right, make a investigation check again.
19 plus 4. That's 23.
All right. Glancing around the room, you don't see any like personal belongings, really. There's no wardrobe, there's nothing. It's just kind of, there's a table, a chair, a bed, and a mirror. And there's a cat on the bed. There's like, it's weirdly barren.
Okay, that's not... Okay, so I'm gonna look at this cat. Does it look underfed or anything like that? Like, does it look healthy?
No, it's perfectly healthy.
Okay, I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna sneak back out of the room and just close the door behind me.
Okay.
Cat's fine. Cat's been living like that for a while. And and then I'm gonna go in the other door, the other room.
Yeah,
Same process.
You're putting
It's
your ear
very
to the door?
slowly. Yep, same process. Ear to the door, looking underneath for a light, checking for traps, making sure it's unlocked. The whole gist.
As you put your ear to the door, you hear, "Oh no, I've been dreading this moment. Come on in. Come on in."
Oh no, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait a second.
I know you're there. Come on, open the door.
I'm gonna point at me.
Yes, you.
I'm gonna look around.
There's no one else in the hallway with you. Oh my god, boy. And you hear book and like hobbling over to the door. And then the door opens and you see a very like grouchy looking older dwarf woman with a peg leg on her right foot.
Oh god. I was trying to be quiet.
She grabs you by your like cloak and pulls you in and closes the door behind you.
Oh shit.
You.
Hi. Fancy seeing you here.
Sit down.
I was just admiring the doorway.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am. Very nice night we're having.
Shut up. She goes and she hobbles over to the chair. It kind of sits back in her rocking chair, and it like creaks and moves as she sits back in it. Well, you must be Amon.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good, you're not lying to me this time. Good. She like claps her hands a little.
I used my actual name when I introduced myself to them.
Her.
That might not be what she means.
This time, does she look familiar?
Nope.
I'm confused.
Time travel, Caleb. Time travel.
Time travel? Amon knows nothing about time travel.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. That's all you need to know.
I
don't think
jumping
we've met.
to conclusions, Matthew.
Nope.
I don't think we've
Me,
met yet.
never.
What'd you say, Caleb? Sorry.
I don't think we've ever met, ma'am.
We haven't met, but I've seen our meeting for a long time.
Stalker.
There are multiple ways this meeting could end up.
Okay.
Yes, I can. They're funny, I can. There.
I must warn you
That
the information I'm going to disclose to you cannot be repeated.
What are you saying, Rambling?
So you need
I
to
was
listen
right
closely.
and then pick my head up by the hair and slam me.
Matthew, this is important, so I'm going to turn you down just a tad.
How dare you?
I'll turn you back up once this is done. Okay, go ahead, Matthew. Or Daniel.
I have foreseen my death for a long time, and it always immediately follows what I'm about to share.
I feel like at that point, then just don't share, lady.
Okay.
You can tell that she's old, by the way. She's probably, like, on the death's door, as is, regardless of what she says or not.
What do I get? Like, what's her vibe? Does she seem just like a crazy old lady, or like
Make an
like
insight
an
check.
actual like? 16 plus what? Insight plus 5, so 21.
21. She does not seem like a... Well, okay. That's a loaded question. She is definitely not entirely sane, but she seems like she's got an idea of what she's talking about.
It's not all like circus tricks or like
Yeah,
just pretending
exactly. Yeah, this is
to
legit.
get attention.
This is
Okay.
legit, yeah.
Okay.
This is legit now.
Well, in that case, to avoid that, why don't you just not tell me? Is it important?
Because if I don't tell you, you will die. And so will
Okay,
Oh,
everyone
don't
actually,
tell
maybe we should have this discussion. Actually, I feel like this might be an important discussion. What if you hint at it? If you hint at it,
Tables have turned.
The stars have foreseen my death no matter what happens in this room today. You walk out that door, I will not live.
okay. I'm gonna walk around the room and just look around while we're talking.
Yeah, you see there's a burning fireplace, a small table with a plate of like trout that has not been touched, and you can tell it's been there for a while too. She just doesn't want to eat it.
Okay. Does she
and
seem
that's-
thinner?
And that's
Like she hasn't been eating?
yeah. And that's like basically it. There's no bed. She's just an old woman in a cold room with a burning fire.
Is the fire dying?
No. The fire's roaring, actually. Like, it's really fucking going.
Anything magical about it?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, my only weak spot.
What was that?
12.
You can't tell.
Dog water. Yeah, dog water.
She looks down at her hands. Her, like, long, gnarled hands. Zardarok Sunlight. Zardarok Sunlight. XARDOROK. And then Sunblight. SUNBLIGHT.
Give me a second. Holy crap. Let me get to my notes. Give me a second.
Kill's like, oh my god.
Sorry, bro. Bro
Say that again.
is here.
One more time.
Zardarok Sunblight. XAR.
XAR.
DOR.
DOR.
OK.
Okay.
And then Sunblight is his last name. SUNBLI.
GHT.
GHT. Yes.
Okay. Does that name seem
Uh,
familiar to me?
You've not heard this before. He's a warlord from below. He will conquer all of Icewind Dale unless you and your friends can do something about it. He has a fortress on the surface, hidden in the spine of the world. It contains a forge powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon.
Hidden fortress. Spine of. Is the spine of the world?
Spine of the world, correct. You would know that as the mountains that separate the civilized world from Icewind Dale.
Gotcha. And this lady is saying the heart of that?
No, she's saying she's saying that he has a fortress hidden in the spine of the world, and it contains a forge powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon.
I gotta wait that long. Let me guess.
Now,
Red dragon. Okay.
your first instinct might be to rush out and try to defeat him as soon as possible, and I advise against it.
Oh, that was not my first thought at all.
If you face him too soon, you will die.
Okay.
You must test your mettle against the horrors that haunt the farthest reaches of Icewind Dale before you can hope to survive the perils of Zardarok's fortress.
Okay, so fight crazy shit in the ice, gain experience, get stronger, and then go fight the big bad boss.
And if your other first thought was to run, that will not end well for anyone. Because once he conquers Icewind Dale, he will conquer the rest of Faerun. Bit by bit.
Okay, so he's a general, a warlord from down below. What do you mean by down below? Because there are multiple layers of down below, so you have to be more specific.
The Underdark.
The Underdark. Thank you.
And she starts coughing.
Does she seem okay?
No.
No? God. Now,
There's blood
okay,
in her
okay.
hands now. What's up? Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly, I'm gonna walk up to her, grab her, and quickly ask, what does he look like? Give me something on him.
Zardarok. I have to look up what he looks like. Sorry. Give me just 1 second.
It's fine.
A dwarf. Much like me. Unlike me though, gray skin, long beard, crown of crystal.
Do you have any
Red crystal.
red? Any places he resides in that you know?
Only in his fortress.
Only the fortress. He doesn't ever leave.
And she starts coughing harder. And her body convulses.
Thank you.
She
And I'm gonna
grasps
take out a
your
dagger.
shoulder.
Yes.
Free the speaker from Titibulus's grasp. And then she just dies.
I'll just drop her body and say, thank you. And then just walk away. I'll sneak out.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Actually, wait. Remembering what she said about me walking out the door, is there a window?
Yes, but she is already dead, so...
I understand that, but
Yeah.
she also said something about me dying.
No, she did not. She only said about her dying. Your death only
Okay.
comes if you fight Xandarok before... Or, sorry, Zardarok before you are ready.
Gotcha. Okay. So yes, I will then sneak out the door.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
19 plus 7, 26.
Equals -4.
Alright.
26?
Yeah, you sneak out. Finch, you kind of come up and around the corner right at the same time as Amon sneaks out of the room and closes the door. He has blood on his hands and a bit on his cloak.
I guess quietly, like obviously looking around, trying to see if there's anybody else in the hallway. I go, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck did you do?
In Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna go chill. It wasn't me.
Hold on, let me remember if I.
You do.
No,
You're a rogue.
I do.
You do. You're a rogue. You do.
I figured.
Hold on, do I speak Thieves' Cant?
The main language of the rogues.
Yeah.
Huh.
Leave me alone. In back, I go. What do you mean it wasn't you? You're covered in the blood. So something happened.
Lady was sick, dying, coughing up blood. Got on me. What can I do?
Okay. All right. Where's Rain?
As you say that,
Uh,
Rain
man.
loudly down the hallway, "Get your fucking hands off me!"
I just point that direction.
Back down the stairs and back to the servants' quarters. I don't want any part of that.
Yes, Matthew?
Well, hang on, I gotta find it now. I thought, what?
I'm gonna hold back and go in the other room.
With the cat?
No. Oh no, wait, that was the second room. I'm dumb. Yep, I forgot about the first room, the cat. I forgot about the cat. You know what? I'm gonna open the door slowly, the room with the cat,
Okay.
and try to call the cat to me.
Okay. The cat looks up at you as you're calling to it, and it just goes... It tilts its head, and then just ignores you.
Yeah, that's a special cat. I close the door. I'm not trusting that. And I walk. I guess I go to the servant.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
slowly.
follow after
I'm gonna
Finch a little bit late. You're like,
I'm not gonna go in there, but I'm gonna stick around. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna stay hidden with my 26.
What do you want to do, Matthew?
Fireball.
You're gonna firebolt what?
Shackles.
Okay. You're gonna firebolt how? With the shackles on, which I'm pretty sure firebolt has somatic components, if I remember correctly. Let me check.
Instantaneous. No, that's duration. I'm a bet.
Instantaneous. Yes, verbal and somatic components. VS. Yeah, so you have to be able to move your hands to do that, and you have shackles on.
Well, what about moving my hands, back and forth?
I suppose that would work, but it is also verbal, so I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you also could be stopped.
They didn't stop me from swearing, so I'm just gonna mix it in with a swear word sentence. Just gonna mix it in with just the sentence of swears.
Okay, make an attack roll, I guess, with disadvantage.
Wait. No. 9.
9? Yeah, the bolt of fire goes wide, and the one who is like behind you kind of moves out of the way, and then kind of just like clasps your hands together in like a painful way, and puts like a gag, not like a gag, but like a fucking rag in your mouth, and ties it around.
That's the best I can do there.
He goes, oh, so we got a mage, and he just ties your mouth shut.
I really wish I had telekinetic powers so I could telekinetically call him a cunt.
Telepathically. Is what you mean,
Listen.
actually? Actually?
I don't need that kind of bullshit.
I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. I do not need this.
Exactly.
Am I close to where that's happening?
By this point, you are already downstairs.
Okay.
You and Finch have both made your way downstairs. Rain, you're being escorted down the hallway, and you see, the hall is like full of like a bunch of guards just eating. And they all kind of look over to you, and then just look back to their food. As you're like swearing, or like, not swearing because you can't speak, but as you're going, you're making like muffled screaming sounds.
Oh, I'm quiet. I'm quiet as they drag me.
Oh, okay. You need some dignity. Jarwin, Fury, what are you two fellas doing?
Eating fish?
All right, Jarwin.
I'm chatting Fury up and her little friend, I think. Is that the shadow that's behind you? And I'm eating the fish, and so far I've eaten 2 other plates of fish.
Just changed on stream. Sorry, that was funny. You're eating 2 other plates of fish. Is that what you said? Sorry, I was.
Yeah, I've slowly started eating everybody else's plates.
It's okay. I'm not much of a fish eater anyway.
Yeah, Fury put 1 plate underneath the bed while eating another plate for herself, and then you ate 3.
Oh, that's funny. So you guys.
We get there with no food there.
Yeah. So what are okay? So you two are just vibing. Nothing's going wrong in your end, so you're just chilling. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. You're just chilling. All right. Amon, Finch, what are you two doing? As you see Rain being like sullenly, he's all like slumped and like depressed. He's being dragged down the stairs. Not dragged. He's walking with dignity.
Should we help him, or should we just let him be in jail for the night?
I was saying that I'd already gone back into the.
Oh, you're already in the room?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
already.
then never mind. Are you going back in, Amon?
I mean,
Yeah, if they're going in.
oof. That's a tough choice. Yes, I'm going in.
Also, the second I see Jarwin has like food, I'm assuming I can see the other empty plate.
Yeah, Jarwin has like the last plate as you kind of
I'm
poke
stealing
in.
it from him. Like I'm.
Oh,
taking it
okay.
from
As soon as Jarwin sees you, he hops up and he's like, "Did you bring back any treats?" And he comes up to you and starts going through your bag.
You were okay, and I hand him the alcohol and I take his plate in return.
I just start chugging it.
It's half
You can have
it's half eaten fish.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Food's food.
Amon, unfortunately, there is none for you.
I don't care. I don't want to eat the fish.
Yeah.
I also like because I'm assuming, having heard the struggle with Rain, there's probably a possibility they're bringing him back in here. So what I'm doing is like kind of fixing my appearance a little bit, make sure it looks like I haven't been like wandering around places that I shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, true. Can I like hide the blood on me?
Oh yeah, Amon walks back in like a
off?
second, and he's got a little bit of blood on him. By the way, not a big deal. He's like, oh right, and he starts like wiping it off. It smudges it a little, makes it actually a little bit worse, but like it's not as noticeable.
I have different clothing I can change into.
Oh okay, so yeah, never mind. He
I'll
just
put on my
changes
fine
clothes.
clothing. My nicer clothing, I guess.
Your nicer clothing.
Closing, yes.
Clothing. I'm
Speech is
speaking.
really contagious.
You know it.
Hey, well,
Did you kill someone?
Oh no, I held them while they died. I didn't kill them.
How many sick people are in this castle?
A lot.
Amon just thinks, well, only one now.
Four now, not so much.
Um,
But we have some stuff to talk about after.
as you say that, you hear, Rain, you and the other two guards approach the door, and they open it, and you guys see Rain in just cuffs, and with a gag around his mouth, and he looks not super thrilled.
You say you're gonna go to the bathroom and then you get arrested. What the fuck did you do now?
Finch just starts laughing because this is the funniest shit.
He's just dying. Yeah. Amon's like, you went to the bathroom, and Finch he just starts dying. He's just dead of laughter.
How do you go to the bathroom and get arrested?
Make a deception check, by the way, Caleb.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, not bad. 18.
Okay.
We'll make sure.
All right.
Where's my
That's
deception? Yeah.
a
Yeah.
19
18.
and a 17 for
Fuck.
insight.
So one believes me, but the other one doesn't.
One goes, wait, you were just going to the... Why were you upstairs if you were just... And then was like, you fucking idiot, he's lying.
No, I wasn't lying. I was simply stretching the truth. I actually don't know if he was in the bathroom. I just assumed he was going.
Fury, you were about to say something?
Yeah, noticing that the disposition of these guards is clearly not happy, she will attempt to assuage them and assure them that Rain will no longer be a problem because she's technically the leader, quote unquote, at least as far as they're concerned. I will see to it that this one gets punished thoroughly, and he will not be leaving this room until we have official reason to do so.
Is that a persuasion or a deception?
Ray thinks to himself, well, that's not fucking happening.
I mean, technically it is deceptive.
Okay, so make a deception check. Anything for that fucking proficiency bonus, huh, Jacob?
They're both persuasion and deception are the same.
I know.
But also I got a nat 1. Fury is kind of flabbergasted. And she tries.
The guards like literally look at each other, blink, and then one just walks out of the room.
Is the other one going to leave as well? Or?
No, the other one's just standing there, still keeping Rain like bound.
Fury, kind of sheepishly, after getting obviously caught in bullshit, just says, "Could I?" What was his name? Could I speak to Kadroth?
The other guard comes back in as you say that and goes, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can." And there are more guards behind him.
Whoopsies.
Come on.
So
I would just like to say that three of us were like, yeah, let's do some sneaky shit, and then Rain was just like, I wonder what could be outside on this guard post. Huh? Oh wait, maybe there are guards. Oops, it's too late.
No. To be fair, Matt did.
he
Matt
retconned the
didn't
guard
go up.
thing. He just he walked past the speaker's bedchamber when he got caught, and he was like, if I just act confident, they won't notice me.
If, like an idiot, maybe I can get away.
Okay, all right, sure.
But he just happened to get unlucky in the fact that that's not reasonable in that circumstance.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
In Thieves Can't, subtly to Jarwin, I want to ask, what are we doing?
You mean to Finch? Not because Jarwin can't speak Thieves.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just saw Jarwin on the Discord thing. I meant
Yes.
Finch, yes.
Yeah. So you Thieves can't to him. What do you say? Sorry, Caleb.
What are we doing?
I ain't done shit. I ain't been caught. I ain't done shit. If they ask me shit, I'm going to deny it. But like, I had nothing to do with whatever he was doing.
So ditch the Janasi.
We have nothing related to this guy.
Ditch the Janasi? Okay.
See.
Aiden, are you typing stuff? Because I think you need to turn it off, because we can hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted for that.
I was wondering
I
what the
am
fuck that
typing.
was.
It's my tip tappies. I'm sorry.
just turn it off for like the call, and then you can turn it right back on afterwards. It's just I keep hearing it and thinking somebody's either getting a phone call or somebody's getting notifications.
No, it's just my little
That's a lot of
phones.
notifications. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Aiden's very popular.
I'm very popular.
Obviously.
You may not know this about me.
Yeah.
Next fucking Beyonce right there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I'm like the president.
You're
The president.
oh
Made more
yikes.
tweets than Trump.
Ah, yikes. Anyway.
Anyway.
Very thinker.
So, do you guys go quietly?
Are they taking all of us, or just the people who were like?
They're taking all of you. Are you going quietly?
Sure, because in my
Sure.
mind, I'm wrong. I didn't get caught.
Amon, going quietly?
Yeah. Sure. I've done nothing wrong.
Alright. Fury, going quietly.
Of course. Yeah.
Jarwin, I just have to know. Are you going quietly?
Absolutely not.
Fuck.
Is
Beating
Jarwin
out
going
Finch.
but loudly?
Yeah,
What-
I'll go
what is-
loudly.
You're going loudly. How loudly?
Now Finch isn't gonna go quietly. Fuck.
Quite loudly. But like not in like a complaining sort of way, just like a in a good spirits. I've made you all dinner, and this whole thing will be like sorted out like shortly, and we can all like have a good time after. And he's slowly getting drunk off of the thing that Finch brought back.
Oh god. Drunk bard. Great. Nothing back can never go.
Did not mention that I brought them a drink. They just mentioned being drunk and finding it. I'm
Yes.
perfectly in the clear.
I mean, even then, they never said we couldn't get something. Okay? They never said that.
True.
So, you guys are all escorted towards Kadroth. Jarwin loudly proclaiming some very, very nice things about dinner and movies and maybe something else. As you lot kind of get escorted to Kadroth's office, he's sitting behind his desk again, writing something down. He looks up and he sighs. And so, what has our illustrious physician and her entourage gotten themselves into?
To be fair, the physician did nothing wrong.
Which is exactly what the guard says. To be fair, the physician did nothing wrong as far as I know. She just lied. The one that is really the problem is this one here. But if one's guilty, the rest might be in on something too.
Before Jarwin gets the chance to speak, I just mentioned, look, some of us were hungry, and one of us wanted to go get food. So the only other person that I know of who could have left and done something wrong would have been the person getting the food.
Make a deception check.
Well, technically, I'm not wrong.
But you are lying.
We haven't done anything wrong. Okay.
Give me 1 second to...
Just because you guys haven't done anything wrong doesn't mean that you guys weren't being fishy, for lack of a better term. Oh, good. That's nice, Aiden. That's nice.
That is a 19.
All right. Let's see. 19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He just raises an eyebrow. And goes, well, if you would please ungag this fine sir here, I'm sure we can work out whatever the problem is. And the guard goes, yes, sir. And he takes the gag out of your mouth, Rain. So, sir, would you mind enlightening me on what actually happened?
Well, I walked out of the room, past the first guy, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm kind of bored, and there's nothing really I'm doing, so I just wandered. And then I walked by these guys. They didn't do anything the first time, so I thought I was all right, realized there was a dead end, so I was going back to the room anyway, and then I got tackled.
Deception check.
Sounds drunk.
It's gonna be a lot of lying, huh? Oh, jeez.
19.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. 19, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Dan's like natural 20.
God, I hope not.
He just raises his eyebrow again and goes, okay, and anything
And
else?
I'm just stretching the truth because I did walk by them the first time.
Yeah, but you are still lying because you weren't leaving because you were bored.
Well, there was... true.
And you didn't walk past them the first time. You snuck past them the first time and tried to sneak past them.
But in order to sneak past, I had to walk with my legs. So therefore, no,
Matthew,
not really.
you
I'm
didn't
just
walk
kinda
past them. You snuck past them.
I had to move my legs though.
Yep. Keep running your mouth. Let's see. Come on.
Oh, you know I'm good at that. And yeah, that was it.
Wonderful.
And then I was trying to find the bathroom at the end. I had to go pee. I still do. Is there a bathroom?
From your perspective, what happened? And he looks at the guards, and the guards explain it from their perspective, which is you just kind of came out from the direction of the library, and then tried to like just walk past them like confidently, like you belonged there. So they tackled you to the ground, and then you tried to escape using magic. So they bound you and gagged you even further. Oh,
I felt like it was unjust.
Oh,
I had walked by them already.
So we're withholding information now. Do you really think you're in a position to withhold information from me?
I'm not withholding anything. I felt like I belonged. I had already walked past them.
So you just neglected to tell class about the firebolt.
Honestly,
I'm on Snickers at that.
That one, I totally forgot about the firebolt. I do that so often, it escapes my brain how many times a day I do it.
Fury will...
I felt like I was unjustly being, tackled to the ground, so I tried to break the chains.
Finch hears Firebolt and starts coughing because what the fuck are you doing that you need to cast Firebolt?
Yeah,
Of all the spells.
when the firebolt is mentioned, Fury will feign the most wounded look, like, oh my gosh, you did what? How could you do such a thing?
Come on.
Fire's gotten me out of most situations.
And Jarwin is also there. Fucking...
You firebolted them.
I'm sorry, Aiden just randomly changing her profile picture is so funny to me.
That's good. That's good stuff to do. I'm fishing right now, so it's good opportunities for productivity.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway.
Crow just changes theirs. That's funny.
Christ.
So I don't get paid enough to deal with you guys sometimes. So what is Jarwin doing?
You get paid?
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel like Jarwin
when were you getting paid?
I feel like Jarwin is just chatting up one of the guards, trying to kind of flirt with them because he thinks he's cute. He's just in the background,
oh, the guard
trying
is
to make
ignoring you.
Is it like one of those British guard situations where he's all up in their shit?
Yeah, basically, it's like he's like a queen's guard. He's not moving, not paying any attention. Jarwin's almost grinding up on him, and he's just like, nope. Don't even notice
playing
it.
hard to get out.
I feel like he does slowly get redder and redder in the face, though, the longer this happens.
You can see he's getting an erection, but he refuses to act on it.
Yeah, he's very well trained. Some of the guards have to be. Someone has to be immune to Jarwin's charm.
Someone.
He can't
one
his way out of
I
everything.
someone and more.
He can try. Eventually, he will get polymorph.
Oh God.
I'll be all powerful.
The all-powerful spell for bards.
So you guys see Kandroth. He looks at all of you, and he kind of just steeples his fingers on his desk. Sighs again. I think it's time we were fully transparent with each other, don't you?
I want to do an insight check to see if this guy's...
I want to start trying to take off his clothes.
How much longer until Vita?
What did you say, Jarwin?
What?
Okay.
Jarwin just says, I'll be fully transparent with this guard and starts taking off his jacket.
That's a good one.
Finch sees this and having dealt with this before, jumps on his shoulders to try and prevent the removal of his clothes.
Jarwin just starts hissing and trying to get you off.
It's just look, buddy, we talked about this. We can't be doing this, especially when you've been drinking. Stop.
I'm in love. I'm in love.
Take it off. Take it off.
I smacked
Oh, God.
All right. So while that's
got
happening
you.
in the background, what did you say, Caleb? Insight check for what reason?
I just want to see his whole vibe. I want to see if he's trying to be direct with us, so that way he can just simply get I want to see if he's trying to be malicious towards us in any way. Simply.
Go ahead.
Sorry. That's a natural one, so I had no fucking clue.
He's too distracted by Jarwin taking his clothes off.
Wow, that's really distracting.
Yeah, I'm on doing like,
He can't.
take
help
it
He just-
up, take it up.
Take it off.
I'm
My
like
fans
looking
will do what they
embarrassed
want.
slash like hilarious. Like I'm looking at my team.
Like
Why
Jarwin's like
these people?
slowly unbuckling his belt as Finch is trying to make it so that doesn't happen.
I'm like covering my face, but also laughing my ass off.
Eventually the guard.
Fireball.
The guard
Oh,
just kind of.
God.
This is gonna make this situation a lot worse, but the guard just pins you to the ground and cuffs you.
That's fair.
That's-
Oh, so you like it rough.
I was about to say kinky.
If this is what you're
Mom
into,
says that.
I can work with it.
I'm flexible in more ways than one.
I give him a little wink.
What'd you say?
She said she gives him a wink.
Oh,
As things are rapidly deteriorating,
Deteriorating.
Fury, she'll just ask Karlak, "Are we friends? Can I tell you the truth?"
God. Oh God.
Or Kadroth, not Karlak.
I was like, who the fuck is Karlak? But sure.
This is Baldur's Gate.
He looks at you and he goes, friends is a strong word, but I would say I appreciate the work you've said you're going to do for our dear speaker.
I
Of course, if there's anything you'd like to get off your chest.
Motherfucker.
Jacob, careful with your next words.
What do you see?
Jarwin goes, there's something I'd like to get off my chest.
This is a trap.
I bet there's something you'd like to get. No, I won't
Not
finish
gonna
that.
say it.
No, that just feels. I feel like that would make the situation worse.
Despite the rambunctious nature of my friends here, I promise we mean absolutely no harm. We've been doing our best throughout the 10 towns to, well, mostly at Bryn Shander. We've been doing our best to try and help people and actually bring about positive solutions. But recently we were cast out of Bryn Shander with salacious accusations. We
Well,
we sought refuge here along the way, where we again seek only to help.
Amon's gonna slowly is Rain like guards around him completely?
Yeah, they're still surrounding him.
Fuck.
I will admit my.
But
my
where's
comrades
the
are
gag?
suspicious
Did they give?
people.
Do I have the gag? Or
Once
one of the
you're done
guards have
talking,
it?
Once you were done talking, they put the gag back in.
Oh, okay, good.
Good.
So, how soaked is it?
Ugh,
It's pretty.
that's a disturbing thought.
Pretty sloppy.
It's pretty sloppy.
Like if you bit down on it and had your hands beneath you, which you can't, but if you did, you would have a sizable quarter-sized puddle of drool.
Ugh.
And there's no way that I can put my hands underneath my mouth?
Well, they're behind your back, so no.
Can I not just do the thing where I down above my legs and go hey, can I have these positions? Well, can I nod to the?
You not.
Can I nod to what's his face, as if I have something I'd like to say?
To the guard or to Kadroth, who is currently engaged in conversation with Fury?
To Kadroth.
Who is not paying attention to you?
Oh, that's why I'm just gonna wave my body.
Wave my body.
As he's about to open his mouth to say something to Fury, and he looks at you and he goes, "Are you having a seizure?"
I shake my head no.
No, he's just being dumb.
I'm gonna attempt to I'm just gonna start speaking gibberish so that he can get the idea that I'd like to speak.
Oh. Remove his gag, and the guard takes the gag
off. With all due, can I have the shackles on the front? I have an itch that I'd like to scratch. I can't really effectively do
Where
it.
is it?
It's like under my chin. Like either the
He
front.
The guard scratches under your chin, where you've been.
A little left.
And he does that, and then he takes his hand down. Better.
Yeah, actually. I mean, I'm still uncomfortable with my arms bent behind my back, but they'll do.
Wonderful. And then you are regagged.
I'm gonna attempt to sit on the floor.
Fucking Christ!
You are able to sit on the floor. But all the guards are very wary. You said spit or sit?
Sit on the floor.
Okay. Crow said you said spit, so I was like, I'm pretty sure he didn't, but okay. Yeah, you sit on the floor, and all the guards are keeping an eye on you now. Yeah. Back to Kadroth and Fury. Kadroth goes, "Well, what happened in Bryn Shander, miss?"
Well, I don't know your opinion on all this, but the winter caused by the... Wait, do we know the cause of the winter at all?
No.
No, that was just metagame knowledge.
There's a lot of stuff that could have caused it. One of which is the true reason. So, you probably would have heard the rumors of it, but you don't know what caused it because there's 6,000 different reasons why it happened, according to people.
Yeah, I actually probably wouldn't even mention the winter because that's not actually relevant to the the murders.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, as I imagine you're aware, there were the string of serial murders, perpetrated by an alleged, worshipper of the goddess Oral.
Why do you say it like that?
What?
Oral?
Oral.
It's goofy. Oral? No, the way he said it was oral. He just said oral.
Oral?
Alright. I have heard of the murders, yes. What relevance does that hold to you? A physician.
Well, I mean, I'm not just an average physician, I believe I mentioned I am a sorceress. And I, as well as, these four here, we were all sort of dragged into the situation when these two were hired to find the culprit, and then the one who hired them was swiftly murdered outside of the tavern. We followed the tracks, and after a good hefty trek through the wilderness, we found the culprit, and he was a fearsome foe, but we managed to subdue him and take his head. And when we went to the
just slips it right in there, damn.
When we went to the authorities of Bryn Shander to turn in the criminal, we were instead cast out of the city, accused of being terrorists or whatever else we were accused of. All we did was, apprehend or, deal with the serial killer. But
Yeah, not to
apparently
mention the
they're-
fact that we did report the murder, and the police did nothing. They literally just went back and ignored the report.
Exactly. We've been doing our best to, help, but
Abide by the law.
The authorities of Bryn Shander instead, drove us out. And we were going to, what was the name of the East Haven?
Oh God,
Something like
I wouldn't
that.
tell him that. Chief. Oh, I feel like if
Fury's
they
telling
know
him
what
that.
I know, I know Fury is.
She's got.
Caleb doesn't want Fury to.
It was East Haven, though, right?
East
That's
Haven,
the name of
pretty
the.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah, there it is in the notes. East
Yeah.
Haven.
Yes, correct. Good job, Jacob.
We were on our way towards East Haven to track down the
Dan, I
origin
sent
of.
a message.
Okay.
Holy crap! The guinea pigs are going insane. But
Wait, what about guinea pig? Huh?
Where'd you
oh,
send
I
that
have
again?
guinea pigs.
Discord. I sent it to you.
Oh, I see. Let's just see the answer to your question. I'm not going to say anything concrete yet. That one. 5 feet. Alright. Yes, you could. It would be a slow process, but you could.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I won't, I'm gonna see where it goes, and I won't break it until we're in the clear, or if it looks like this is gonna go south.
Okay. You were heading towards East Haven, you said. Why specifically East Haven?
Well, we were going to there to track down the origin of the accusations laid against us.
Of course.
Apparently the accusations were levied by the Torgs Trading Company, who I hear you've banned from this town when you cut off the trade.
Well.
I'm waiting for it.
That is an interesting story. I don't know that I buy it, though.
Damn it. These?
It's hard to believe words out of your mouth when one of the first things you told me was a lie.
I mean,
we didn't know if you were gonna
True.
kill us, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not asking questions to the two of you.
Has he caught on to the fact that I'm not a physician? Because technically I never said I wasn't.
Yeah, he's caught on to the fact that you're a
Okay.
physician. You feel like based on how he's acting, he's known for a hot minute. Probably
when I
had you
did
from go.
a middling roll on my deception early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I give you... Probably not. I give you two options. Option 1. leave this town and never return. And option 2, suffer a similar fate as those who've tried to meddle before.
Meddle?
And
We're not trying to
might
meddle.
that be?
Not trying to metagame, but Caleb, I'm pretty sure you have some pretty important information that could help.
I mean, that we know that. Okay. My thing is, though, if I spout that information out, people are actually followers of Tatibulis. And they're not just working, and they don't want us to meddle, hence why they're getting punished right now for meddling.
But they're letting us live. They're telling us that they'll let us
true,
go.
Though. Fuck.
You can always tell them, and we can always diff. So, like,
That's
at
true.
least know how to deal with it. If
I
that's
have
not-
a plan I'm setting in motion if shit goes south. So.
Okay.
So,
I also know of this lady. I don't want to mention her, though, because she's dead. Fuck!
We'll mention the prophecy that she told you. Just be like,
I heard a prophecy from someone recently that your king is under the influence of
you said
Tatibulis.
prophecy, and his eyes instantly snapped to you.
Fuck.
Keep talking. You already started.
Yeah, I am
What now,
already
Caleb?
very
Sorry.
deep.
Repeat what you had said.
Alright,
your-
you've put the
your
tip in, now
king-
just shove it whole in.
I'm trying, but I can't spit anything out. Stop talking. Freaking, your king is being influenced by an entity known as Tatibulis.
Katroth kind of leans back in his chair. Annoyed.
Annoyed. Great.
Man, Caleb, why you gotta annoy the big bad? Or why you gotta annoy them? Babe, where's the water? Can I have the water?
And also about an entity in the spine of the world known as Zar. How do you say it? I don't want to. Yes. He said it, didn't he? That wasn't you, Dan. That was him, wasn't it? That was him. Yeah. Fuck.
No, this is good. This is good. This is good.
I love your enthusiasm. I love your bright spirit.
Your optimism.
Well, no.
Your optimism.
Means,
thank you.
That just means that he might actually be on our side.
Or the opposite.
Yeah. I'm leaning more towards the opposite.
So
I got hope.
To be fair, he
I
hasn't
like
done
him.
anything that unreasonable.
That is true.
I kind of like him, and normally I don't exactly like
I don't
the
like
bad
that
ones,
though.
So.
I don't like that. Yes, you do. Usually you like. A couple of your characters have been the bad ones.
he doesn't like the skeevy ones.
Nah.
Is a more accurate statement. Mm-hmm. Like the ones who are
So,
bad,
yeah, that's
but
about
are,
it.
like slimy.
Yeah, that's about it. Heard that we were supposed to defeat them.
What was the name of the entity you think our speaker is under the influence of? Again.
Tatibulis. He's a. Do I know who he is?
Make it a history check. Or religion, your choice.
Fury being fluent in both of the devilish languages.
I don't think
both
either of those are
ones.
going to do it, but okay.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Could she also, since Fury is fluent in both of the fiendish languages, could she also attempt?
Sure.
Would she have heard of,
That's a big fat 7.
No, that's a 2. So.
Babe, look.
Alright, so both of you don't know who Tatibulis is.
Do I?
Sure. Go ahead and make a... No, not you, Matthew. I was talking to Crow.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, unless you speak Infernal, I don't think you do. You do not.
I speak...
History or religion?
I think I might have heard this at some point.
So what'd you get? Okay, so we got a 3, a 2, and a 7.
Yeah.
I got a
Those are
9.
some good rolls, guys.
I got a
Nine
9.
from the person who wouldn't know anything about this topic.
I'm
Awesome.
just rolling.
Uh,
Well, I don't know. Through my previous adventure, I might have heard about the Titivlis through some sort of grapevine.
none of you have any idea anything about anyone named Titivlis. He sounds like a bad person, though.
Yeah. His name sounds dickish.
His name sounds like he might be a bit of a twat. A tit, if you would feel so inclined. So true, baby.
He feels like those really, like, pompous fucking rich boys.
Kadroth, you said Tentivilis. That is definitely new information. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. What is your decision? Option A or option B?
Is he asking Fury?
Yeah.
You never said what you do in option B.
The corner of his lip kind of goes up into a smirk, and he goes, "Pick it and find out."
I don't want to, pick option B.
Jesus.
I'm
You're
gonna be
just
honest.
like fighting.
Fury sends out, little telepathic messages to everyone and just kind of asks for their opinion. We'll just do a vote.
I mean, ask if we can get provisions before we leave, because last time we were almost caught in a storm.
I say do it, B.
They leave.
Jarwin?
Yeah, I'd say leave and just head to East Haven.
Jarwin?
She fall asleep.
Winner of draws.
Finch turns to Jarwin and just goes, "Do you want to stay with the pretty people here and be hurt, or do you want to go to another town to find the other pretty people?"
I think I just make puppy dog eyes and I'm like, do I have a choice?
Do I have a choice?
No, you don't. I'm making the choice for you.
He just like sighs heavily and he's like, okay.
Yeah, this is a mental
Starts buckling his
conversation.
pants back up.
So Jarwin just out loud just goes, forlorn.
Starts buckling his pants back up. I guess.
I suppose.
Yeah,
This
Fury
time.
getting a mostly let's not get punished answer from everyone. This is. I take it there's no chance of us getting any supplies for the road?
Of course. Supplies for the road are a custom around here.
Oh,
Just know that
Oh,
if
that's
you ever return, option B is mandatory.
Ask if there's any chance of redeeming her name with them.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what we did wrong. I don't even know why we're being punished, honestly.
We lied to them. We were extremely suspicious, and we,
I mean, sure, but I
caused
feel like that's
trouble
more of an
on our very
investigation.
first night here.
Personally, Jarwin is a little offended because he made like 80 plates of fish for everyone and he's a little heartbroken.
Y'all, facts. This person slaved in the kitchen, and you're gonna punish? Wow.
My heart's broken.
Jarwin's actually crying right now.
He's actually bawling his eyes out.
He gets
What
taken
did
away
he-
from
what did he do?
the pretty people
But,
after
like,
he
his,
made
like-
everybody food. So sad.
There's like 4 people who also sob when they find out that this like Prince Charming looking ass man is like forced to leave even after he made them food, complimented them, and messed with their feelings.
Jarwin just like
Every-
wipes his eyes away and like he blows a kiss at them
Every-
and like starts walking away.
It's like
Jarwin always has to make an impact in every
it's
town.
like when the wives' husbands went off to war and they like were waiting.
the little white napkin, like hand towels out the windows and shit. Yes.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Yes, you can get supplies for the road. Actually, as a matter of fact, only then do you guys notice the little tiefling servant boy in the corner. He goes, Mia, go get them food and supplies for the road. He goes, yes, sir. And he kind of runs off.
Hard-working lad.
That's such a hardworking boy. Yeah.
Isn't he just?
Poor
Does
child.
this seem like this guy treats the kid good,
No.
or does this seem like this kid's heavily aw?
Not abused, but he's not treated well.
What did he do? Like, what's with the
Well-
hostility?
He's a
I
servant.
don't think it's that Mir is treated like explicitly badly. It's just he's the only servant for a castle full of soldiers, and so he has
Still.
a lot of work to do.
Yeah, there's two servants on the floor at all times, and it's the cook and the boy. So, you know, they're a bit busy. They're a bit busy,
bet.
if you think. Don't you think, huh? Alright.
Alright.
So, you guys...
Yeah, Fury tears up and is like, "Well, this wouldn't be the first time I was run out of town."
Becoming a common occurrence.
And if you keep lying to people and acting suspicious and getting in other people's business, it will not be the last either.
I mean, fair, but also, to be fair, your king is being mind controlled by a demon. So,
Devil, actually. It's
a devil, sorry.
As you were, and you guys get escorted out of the room.
Okay.
Also, he's not really a king. He's more like the mayor.
That's true. And I guess. I can't win them all. She's, the lady who told me about the prophecy said we actually need to do this, though. That's the thing. So.
What?
Did she say we had to expel Titivolis, or was it more
Yes.
just we had to
She
fight
said if we
Ardra?
didn't, it'd be big.
She mentioned that he was
Yeah,
under his
she-
influence, but she didn't
Her
really...
words were free the speaker from the Tivolis grasp. So technically, yes, but we've already failed because somebody.
We've al-
Alright, enough Matthew slander. Not entirely his fault. It was RNG that got him trapped in a situation that he couldn't escape, but he did make a weird decision to get himself out of the situation, but it's not entirely his fault. I will not take any more Matthew slander in this hall.
Thank you!
Defend Matthew.
Someone's got it.
Oath to
Someone-
boards
you
and
won't.
everything.
Meh.
Starts crying.
Yeah, he just starts
I'm all out of tears.
crying. No tears left to cry.
Use them all up for Jarl.
Fucking cunt whore. Hey Dan. Since we're already being escorted out, how much do you think they'd mind if I just broke out of them now?
Make a sleight of hand check. And let's find out if you can get out at all.
13?
Yeah, you just kind of like you see Rain's face kind of clench a little bit, and then he goes, mm-hmm. And then his hands come out of the shackles as they clatter to the ground.
Good job. I
I'm
expected
just
a
gonna
lot
keep
sooner.
I'm just gonna keep the rag in my mouth and keep my hands behind my back.
He rubs his wrists a little bit behind his back, but he keeps them behind his back.
I don't know if
Love it.
anybody's seen him, but let's not draw attention to it.
Jarwin, you are also freed of your cuffs as well.
I think Jarwin is just still pouting and lets out like a little sniffle, but he straightens his back to try and look confident.
And all of your clothes were resituated by the guards. They redressed you from what layers you lost.
He just acts like he's being dressed like he would be like back at home with his rich royal family.
Do I have my my weapons?
Not there. The other cuff.
Yes.
Not there.
Or will I?
Yes, you have your weapons.
I'm gonna be upset. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be upset if I lost Poison Fang.
So you guys are escorted to the front of the castle, where Mir kind of waits there with 5 sacks of stuff. Have a good adventure. I'm supposed to tell you to never come back.
Good lad.
And he kind of awkwardly bows and hands each of you the sack and kind of awkwardly bows again and goes, "Be gone," and then walks off to go do something else.
Does the kid... Okay, last time I'll ask about the kid. Does the kid seem like he wants us to stay to help in some way? Or does he just simply want us to leave? To get done with this day. Fucking natural one. I don't know a fucking goddamn thing.
Yeah, this kid is vibing, bro. He's chilling. He loves his job.
Hey, before he leaves, I say, "Oh, hey, by the way, here," and I take the rag out of my mouth and put it in his hands.
That's gross.
What's wrong with you?
I'll be sure to take care of this. And he kind of
Thank
bows
you.
to you, and walks off.
Hardworking lad.
Yeah, I squeezed it out in his hands, so I hope he's...
Okay, shut
I
up.
hope he really...
Your Matthew was showing.
That was unreasonably cruel for somebody who didn't deserve that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll get over it. Let's go. Another village to go to and get kicked out of.
Yeah, the whole campaign is just you guys going from town to town and being like, getting nosy, and then people going like, "Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
Go away! All
I
right."
feel like that's gonna be the main mission of our...
So
How
you
fast
guys-
can we get kicked out of every town?
So far, your record is a day.
2 for 2.
Yeah,
2 sessions, dude. 2 for 2.
you're batting 100. That's all I'm saying.
I'd like to remind everyone that the reason we had originally wanted to talk to the speaker in the first place was to help the townspeople with the trade situation, and we kind of fucked that up for them even more.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, didn't we agree to help somebody?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
but
gonna
they
help,
weren't
but now
they
they're
weren't
like, fuck.
expecting it to work. To be fair.
Yeah, the tavern keeper told us of the situation, and we said we'd, try.
I mean, we can always go back now that we kind of seem like we're to help out more. That's up to you guys.
I mean, I'd like to come back someday, but maybe.
No, I'm not talking about this place. I'm talking about the
Prince Shander?
one before.
Oh,
Brichander, thank you. Because isn't that the one we're talking about with the tavern and everything?
No, that's this one.
no.
That was this one? I thought we talked to the other one too about helping out.
No, that was just keeping them safe from the
So-
murderer.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so with Bryn Shander, we were originally in the tavern, and then we had, informed them, hey, lock this behind us while we go find this murderer or whatever. And then,
Gotcha.
the first got to when we came here was a place for like lodgings and stuff, which was the tavern.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not like we can do anything unless you guys are willing to try to break the law and stay here without being allowed to. And that's worked out real well so far.
Welcome to D&D.
I don't really think we should.
An overworked child servant. Thank you, Jacob. Very cool. Oh, that's funny.
I don't really think there's much worth for us to even stay here.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with the trade feels like it could be a good, but we need to get more information if we want. That's why I was trying to find the fucking assistant's office, but couldn't find it.
Well, I have a guy. If we have to deal with something to do with fiends, I could talk to someone about it.
Near here?
No, it's just, I need some time alone.
Okay.
I wonder if I could manage to get to the criminal contact in this city. See if I can.
Oh god.
There's any underground passages.
How about we just make haste and go to the next city?
You
The
wanna
longer we stay here, the more likely we are to be arrested and then punished.
So
That's
go to
true.
next town, then backtrack back here.
Fury, if you need time alone, would you driving give you enough space to do so?
No, I need some, properly alone.
Okay, alright, that makes sense.
Go in this
Is
bag
your
of
friend
holding.
shy?
No, it's just how Jacob phrased it. That's all.
Is your friend shy?
One of them is.
Woo.
Oof.
Make sure you close the door tight, by the way.
Oh yeah, tight.
Okay.
So let's go to next town.
All right. So the next town over is
Isn't it East Haven? Wasn't this the one before East Haven?
correct. I'm pretty.
The next one is East Haven.
It'll take you about 9 hours to get from here to East Haven.
Oh, that's fine. 9 hours. That's not big.
So who's driving?
I will, I guess.
All right, go ahead and make a survival check.
Is this
I
like
love those.
Is this one of the times where we would need to do shifts, or can somebody go all the way?
Somebody can go.
A 14.
Okay.
All right, 14. You said.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. And what does that get you guys?
$3,000 in credit card debt.
Mayhaps.
I can't credit card debt. Credit card debt. When they call, I say I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt.
What's happening?
You guys something's happening, but I need to find the specific page.
My girlfriend is singing it behind me, so.
I cannot find the page, so nothing happens. Unfortunate, because I don't want to waste time.
$1,000 in credit card debt. Credit card debt.
So that was first one, and if nothing's happened,
Yeah, there's
that
nothing.
means
You guys are clear to be moving on to the next town, which is East Haven.
okay.
You guys. Just before nightfall happens, you guys make it to the entrance to East Haven.
Okay.
You pull up to the town and you see there's very few buildings. Once again. Oh, sorry. I lied. That is a different town I'm thinking of. This one is dense. There's a lot of buildings in this one. This one is very dense. Densely packed. Several buildings of import that look like they're of importance. A ferry. What do you guys do with your time?
I'm
As you kind of trot through
immediately
the snow-covered roads.
Okay, let's try not to get kicked out of this town right off the bat.
dipping to a criminal contact.
Come on, gets out of the carriage and says, "Let's try not to get kicked out of town this time." And Raina's already gone.
Do the rest of
I
us
have information.
You know,
I need
Amon,
to
that might
ask.
actually be a challenge, considering we have to, encounter Torg here.
Sure.
Are you guys looking for a place to stay?
Shall we go to just the tavern?
There's 2 taverns in the town. Which one would you like to pick? The White Lady Inn or the Wet Trout?
The wet trout. That's one I want to go to.
I agree with the wet trout.
What do I see when I kick open that door? Okay.
Hold on, I'm eating.
Definitely don't kick open the door.
So you guys step into the Wet Trout, which is located near the docks, which is about a half an hour walk from where you guys arrive. A great chimney situated in the building's center. As you step in, has hearths on either side to warm the tavern's 2 common rooms. The tavern's owner is a white dragonborn woman. She kind of is hustling and bustling around the tavern. People who are getting rambunctious, she smacks them on the back of the head as she walks by. And you see a bunch of people. The place is like really lively compared to the rest of Icewind Dale. They're actually all in pretty good spirits, all things considered.
Does the storm seem like a little bit less here?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting a sense already of this town.
Now you guys step in. and
Do you want to see if you can't flirt us some room?
Bro, Jarwin's got it. Jarwin has
Jarwin,
got
come
this
on, you got
covered.
this. Flirt us
All
some
you
room.
need to do is
Free,
pull
you got
Jarwin
this.
aside before you enter and go, hey, you know what to do.
You know what to do, Jarwin.
does Jarwin try to flirt them a room? Flirt everyone a room?
Be
Yes.
the bard.
Okay, so you walk up
Absolutely.
to this tall, strong-looking white dragonborn woman.
Oh yes, you got this. You got this.
As she's kind of weaving her way through the crowd and to the counter, and you kind of sit your fine ass down on that counter. And then what do you do?
I just look at her and I get that saucy look on my face
The
and I'm like,
DreamWorks smirk.
yes. I'm like, hello,
The
madam.
smolder.
Hello, how can I help you today? Welcome to the Wet Trout.
The wet trout.
You say it.
The wet trout.
I'll show you my wet trout.
Shut up, Matthew. I was waiting for it. I'm surprised it took you so long.
He held some restraint.
You're getting slow in your old age, man.
Shut
Hasn't
up!
even had a kid yet, and he's already losing.
Literally.
Hey, I mean, kid's on the way. That counts.
Not here yet.
Anyway.
Okay, so Jarwin just goes, so would a fine woman like you have any rooms available here for me and my friends?
Whew, a little straightforward.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check to see if you can, she's gonna answer you one way or the other, but let's just see if you get that flirtation across.
Okay. You said that was persuasion?
Yes, I did.
13.
13. Alright. She stops for a second as what she's doing, as she's kind of like pilfering through something, and she turns and looks at you, looks you up and down, and says, "You couldn't handle me." Anyway.
Jarwin's a little taken aback for a second, and then he gets even more flirty. Like he's very enraptured by this woman.
She goes,
And
"Yeah,
he goes,
I got some
"Well, I'd
rooms.
like
How
to
many
try."
are you looking for?" You-
I would like 3 rooms, please. 2 for my friends and 1 for me and you.
Oh, shit.
She slides you 2 keys and says, "Get in line," and then goes back to doing what she's doing.
It's going to be Jarwin's personal mission the entire time we're here to try and rizz up this woman.
That's amazing.
He is absolutely in love.
The one woman so far who hasn't said yes.
The one person, basically, Jarwin loves the chase. He loves it. I'm getting that vibe.
He will marry her.
Oh, it's funny.
Already settling down.
Okay, and Jarwin just takes the keys and he saunters back over to his friends.
She wants
An extra
me.
sway in his step.
Just imagining Jarwin puts the keys down on the table, goes, "She wants me," and then walks away.
That's funny.
I will
My
have.
tablespoon of barbecue sauce.
Can I try to read their lips so I know what that was said?
Dragonborn lips are real hard to read because they don't actually have any.
I feel like they have lips.
No.
They don't have like wet,
Low enough
soft
to
lips.
just know how this conversation went.
Oh, it
the
went
way he
so
acted.
great. It went so great for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was watching intently, and the second like she turned him down, I knew about it.
Because the way Jarwin like recoiled a little bit and then kind of sat back forward and like
Yep.
doubled down.
Absolutely, and I'm living off this because this is the funniest shit for me.
Jarwin got his
Jarwin
way a
plotting.
lot.
I like pat Jarwin's shoulder. I'm like, sure you did, buddy. Sure she does.
Jarwin's already like trying to pick out rings in his head.
So
I like whisper in his ear. I'm like, blue goes well with white, and that's where I leave it. I like take one of the keys.
Oh God.
He's just off in
I
his own
can,
little
I
world.
can make some pretty damn fancy ice sculptures for a nice fancy proposal.
You would do that for me?
I'm not there. I'm not there. That's Matt. This is Matt saying it, but Rainwood, yeah.
All right, Matt. It's now that we're on to reminding you that you're not there. As Jarwin's going, like with his hand like on his chin, like staring dreamily off into the distance, imagining the wedding. Matthew. We cut to Rain.
Daniel.
And you're kind of working your way through people, and eventually you arrive at the local like general store. East Haven Goods is what it's called. You step into the building.
Okay.
And you see the woman behind the counter is a my brain just fucking fried itself trying to fucking think of what the woman was. Jesus Christ. A fucking gnome woman, right? With long brown hair and a very like handsome face. She looks at you as you enter and she goes, "Welcome to East Haven Goods. How can I be of assistance today?"
I'm looking for the special goods.
She pauses for a second, thinking you mean prostitution. No, I'm kidding. No, she looks at you and she goes, "Ah, you're that one, huh? All right. He warned me about you. What can I get for you?"
Huh? Oh.
I don't like that.
What was the criminal organization that doesn't like us? Or the people?
Are you
A lot of
referring to
people don't
Bryn
like you right now.
Chanders?
Right, but the original people that
Like Torg's Trading Company?
framed it.
Is that what you're talking about? Like the Torg's Trading Company? Or do you mean the town of Bryn Shander?
I don't know, the mercenaries that we were sent to kill that have the buying over the guards.
Torg's
I
Trading
can't
Company.
remember what. Oh, that was the trading company?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What information do you have on Torch Trading Company?
What do you want to know?
Any shady deals?
Hmm.
Anything that might be of usefulness? I don't fucking know. This is me talking to myself now. Fuck. Shit. Have they put any hits out on anybody? Any group in particular?
You know, it's crazy that you ask that question. Because actually there is a warrant out for a water ganassi and his 4 friends. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Nope. Not at all. Nope. Not wrong Ganassi. Wrong Ganassi.
So you're definitely not a half-elf, a handsome human noble, another human, and a little goblin girl, right? That's not what we're looking for here.
No,
That's what we're
do
looking
you
for. It's
do
not
you
what we
know
have.
who they would send after said people?
Well,
I'm
hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically looking for asking for a friend.
Of course.
Of course, yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. But half elves are very like, yeah, they have like distinct facial features that are elven, but not quite half elven, if you would. She kind of, you see, she like hops down off of like the stool, and then like waddles out back. Then she comes back with a little badge. It has. Well, actually, you recognize this badge as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Mayhaps because the people that were, holed up in the speaker's castle were all dressed with this badge. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I fucking called it.
Mm-hmm. So, a symbol you recognize, Matthew, and Rime, by extension. And now, they know where you are. She goes, people wearing this symbol will probably come through town within the week. I suggest that you tell your friend that he and his other friends need to wrap up their business here as quickly as possible. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Got you. One other question. Do you have any information at all on any crystal-like-esque creatures in the area?
Can't say that I do.
9 foot tall, I think.
No, can't say that I do. You're looking for crystals.
Fuck.
Oh, you're probably gonna want to look. Oh, Dan has to find the specific town. Give Dan a second.
The NPC says.
Yeah. The NPC looks at you and says, "Give Dan a second, okay? He's busy."
Okay. All right.
Don't know who Dan is, but okay.
Don't know who Dan is, but
If you're looking for crystals or crystalloid creatures, crystalline creatures, your best bet is tourmaline.
have we been there yet?
Nope.
Got it. That's why I will suggest next then.
Tourmaline. Termelaine.
Oh, that's easy to remember because all I have to do is think of the opposite of what my road is. My road is tourmaline, so tourmaline.
INE. Can I have the rest? Oh wait, have you had 4 or have you had 3? Okay, then you can. No, you can have 1 now. I don't mind. And then she waddles back out back. And she comes back out with her hand like touching her ear. And then she removes her finger and she goes, and I would get to the wet trout. Things are about to get a little nasty.
What did you just do? And I run.
Come again, dear.
Oh god.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Okay. Sadness.
That's a good stopping point, I think.
I'm assuming something big is going to happen. Probably a lot of combat. So
Next session we're gonna start
Probably.
with combat. So
yeah, so probably makes the most sense.
Oh god. We haven't even been in this for longer than like
Hey
an
Dan,
hour.
can you
already.
type that down to me in my notes?
Are we meeting again next week?
Yes.
So we are catching up.
yes, we're still meeting again next week. We're gonna be weekly for a little while.
That works.
Hold on, I gotta end stream.
Wait,
Next
we're gonna
week-
be weekly, so every week?
Yeah, every week for maybe a month or 2.
Okay, every other week I might be a little late,
That's fine.
depending.
Okay, I'm ending the stream now. Thank you for tuning in.